Greetings, beautiful people. Yes, I know you've been waiting for a Friday dilemma, but I've been dealing with a fried brain dilemma and I had to take some time. So I'm back. Can't say I won't suffer from it again, but I am back with another Friday dilemma just for you. And as we live in an age of conflict and folly, I thought this would be the perfect story. Once upon a time, in a small village in West Africa, 2 babies were born to 2 different families. Now, just like all the other children, they grew up growing together, playing with each other, but for some reason, there was animosity between these 2 children, and nobody could understand why. Their families tried to mediate between them, but it went on and on and on, pushing, shoving, fighting. They were often having to be pulled apart. The head man was constantly warning them about their behavior, but to no avail. And these 2 men, they grew up constantly arguing, constantly fighting, constantly causing conflict within their community. One morning, one of the men got up early to use the pit latrine. Now, because many people used the pit latrine in the village, he had a habit of climbing up on top of the bench rather than sitting over the hole, or the long drop, as some people would call it. So there he was, squatting over the hole, and he hadn't realized just how worn the wood had become. And it wasn't long before there was a crack, 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 and down he went. Down he went into all of that detritus, the feces, the leavings of the whole village. He was there standing up to his chin in it, and he was wedged tight in the box. And so he began to call, "Help, help." He couldn't go, "Help," because if he did, well, you know what would have happened. So he called, "Help, help, help." Now, someone else was passing along that way and heard the cries for help. And so they came running. And who was it? His sworn enemy. And as he stood wedged in the box, up to his chin in detritus, he said, "My brother, please help me. I'm wedged and I'm stuck and it stinks." His sworn enemy said, "Aha, so today I'm your brother. How come today I'm your brother? Of all days, today I'm your brother?" No, I don't think so. Today is my opportunity. Today is my opportunity to do away with you once and for all. And the sworn enemy looked around for a huge rock. He lifted the huge rock above his head and he was about to throw it. And that's where the dilemma ends. Should our friend who's wedged force himself down into the detritus to save himself, or should he allow himself to be struck by the rock to avoid the leavings below him? Or is there another solution? You tell me.